amazing things that God actually bless humanity with is the ability to have fun. And again, he has also charged us to go into the world and replenish, but most of the time, some things come in between this having fun and the replenishing. Most of the times, when couple are looking for child, there is this tendency to blame women. But I want to tell you categorically that sometimes the inability of couple to conceive might also come from the man. And apart from that, there's what is called erectile dysfunction that men normally it kind of suffers. I will not go further to talk about the name because in YouTube here there is a law guiding it. So, but my utmost a kind of reason for this video is to explain to you what can cause this both spiritually and physically, and then the remedy. Because by God's grace, you are in Jenny Action TV, and in this TV, you will always be getting actions that will neutralize actions that are taking place in your life, and you will live a meaningful and enjoyable life. So if only you can follow me to the end of this video, even if you're a woman, you will be able to help out anybody, be it sibling, relative or friend that is having this problem. And then if you are the one that have it as a man, you will get out of it by God's grace. Welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I treat three important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand these three very well, apply it correctly in your life, there is no limit to your achievement. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you're highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that you always get notified by YouTube once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I love you for always stopping by. So without wasting time, let's get straight to the video. Now, first of all, when we talk of erectile dysfunction, we can always call it impotent. When a man is said to be impotent, and this is a situation where a man is not capable of sustaining or maintaining erection for a long time, especially during sexual intercourse. So once this thing begin to happen, know that this person is suffering from erectile dysfunction. In other words, this person is impotent. And some of the things that can actually cause this is something like alcoholism, smoking, aging, then obesity, when somebody is too fat, and then those fat, a lot of metabolism are going on in the body to start weakening that one. Then when somebody is having heart disease, having diabetes, high blood pressure, then higher cholesterol, tobacco, and then maybe low testosterone. Now, when we talk of testosterone, it is a hormone secretion of doctress and endocrine gland that helps to maintain men's secondary characteristics. What are the men's secondary characteristics? Like now production of sperm, a kind of coarse voice, broad shoulder, all those characteristics that when a young boy start growing up and start developing, you know that this one is already maturing. So when that testosterone is not working very well, then this person is bound to become what? Impotent or have erectile dysfunction. And one of the ways you can find out that this person, an individual, is having this problem is once it is difficult getting an election, no matter how this person is tackled by a woman, you will not get an election. And then even when the election comes, it doesn't stay. Within a small time, the thing calms down, and then you know. And then this person will start having reduced sexual desire. And above all is that this particular individual have had unprotected sex with a woman, let's say the wife, for a complete 1 year, no child come out of it, no pregnancy, let alone that person is impotent. But it is not impossible problem. Believe me, there is solution for you. Then another spiritual reasons why somebody might be impotent is one. That's why you have to be very careful of how you a kind of have relationships and break people's heart. This one, I'm a living witness to somebody who actually had intercourse with a lady and got her pregnant, but with the help of the parents denied that he has nothing to do with that pregnancy. The lady later delivered that child, a bouncing baby girl, and got married, had even 4 other sons for the husband. But that particular man, the mother has to curse that man that since you say you don't need child, that you're not responsible for this child, that child will never cry in your own home. Now, what happened? The woman got married, and did not have child at all effort to have child become impossible. They will go to hospital, they will say they are normal, and then he is now making effort coming back to see if he will claim the child, but nobody is even giving him that opportunity. The worst thing it all is that the young lady did not give birth to another female child because that child happened to be female. So that is what he and the husband have used to make their own female child. So he can't get it and it's not giving birth. See, that is where the problem lies. This is one of the reasons why a man might be impotent. When you impregnate a girl and reject, or you rape somebody, they might curse you, and that will make you not to have a child. So that is why you have to be careful. And if you have a situation like this, all that you need to do is to go and beg, go and plead. By God's grace, they will forgive you and you'll be okay. Number two is mind how you urinate on certain grasses. I said it. One of them I know very well is miracle leaf. Once you urinate a miracle leaf, whether you're a woman or man, you become impotent. And that is the reason why they will go to hospital, medical check. The hospital will check and say everything is normal. Now conceive. You will not see conception because that person is impotent without knowing it. The third one I know very well is this. Whenever dog is mating, believe me, dog have human spirit. There is mystery that is beyond us in this world. So the best thing is for us to know and not be a victim of it. Whenever dog is mating and you happen to go and separate them, dogs, they used to mate anyhow on the road. Wherever people are passing it, the animal are nothing concerned. Once you separate them and you have not given birth in your life, it may be difficult for you to give birth because you don't want dog to give birth and you want to give birth. Dog have human spirit. So that is why you have to be careful of what to do with dog. That is why I've said it before in one of my videos. If you must keep dog in your house, be ready to treat dog like human being, giving the same food you are cooking and eating with your family, not leftover. Once you are doing it, you are okay. But if you are not ready to do this, please don't keep dogs. That's my advice. Then another thing that causes it is women, when they give birth, most of the times you are carrying a male child, the child happen to urinate inside your food. And then there is that tendency that it's a little child and the urine is harmless, you eat it. Once you have eaten it spiritually, you have already made that child impotent. So if your mother don't make that mistake, advise young mothers, don't make that mistake. Once a child urinates in that food, throw it away. Otherwise, eating it is tantamount to making that child impotent. These are mysteries that is beyond us. Just take it and don't make that mistake, and by God's grace it will not happen. But if it is a spiritual matter, don't bother yourself. God has solution for everything. So if you are suffering from impotency, you have gone to hospital, do everything possible, and they're telling you that there's nothing wrong with you, but you are physically experiencing this, you don't have anything to worry about, or you understand that it's a spiritual problem, you don't have anything to worry about, just get white beans like this. For me, when you get this white beans, make sure that every day you are wearing clothes that have pockets on two sides. Then you get seven of these white beans. That's seven, two separate seven. You put one in your left pocket, put the other in your right pocket, and be going wherever. You don't need to tie it in anything. Just bear like this, how it is. Put one in your left pocket, put one in your right pocket, and go wherever you want to go for the day. When you change that clothes, change it. When you are sleeping, you must be wearing a clothes that have two side pockets. Do it consistently without breaking it for 30 days. Once you feel it better, put on a cloth that have pocket, put it back. You are going out, it is there with you, you are sleeping. After 30 days, impotency will go. In fact, one of the evidence is that once your inability to give birth is from, that's if you're already a married man, is from you, you will see that your wife has become pregnant. So by God's grace, for spiritual, this is how you can ratify it by God's grace. Another way is if you are a prayerful person, there's nothing God cannot do. Continue praying to your Almighty God. He will also answer you, because He said He will answer us by terrible things and righteousness. I say that no barren person will actually be in His house. That's one way. Another way you can cure impotence is this particular cassava. We are quickly always prepare this cassava, the bag, and carry it and go and give animals like goats. How many times have you seen goats impotent? Not possible. Most of them are not always impotent. In fact, they have the power of a horse. They will jump from this female goat to this female goat to the other one. All you need is the back of this cassava. I told you that nature has nothing to waste. So that some of the things you waste is actually the most valuable. There is gold in every garbage. So this back of the cassava, after you have peeled it, the one that people look at as garbage is good for you. If you have erectile dysfunction or suffering from impotence, all you need to do is to get out this bag, wash it very well with water and salt. You wash it up to 3 or 4 times to make sure that no dirt is on those bags extremely. Then you now put it in a pot, fill it with water. While boiling it, allow that pot to remain open so that the cyanic acid that is dangerous to human health will be going out. Then you now open it and boil it while the pot is open. Then when you have boiled it to your satisfaction, like 30 minutes and above, there is particle of the inside that will remain to make sure it has become soft. It is done. Then you leave it for 24 hours. After 24 hours, be fetching it morning, afternoon, night. Before you eat anything, you fetch something like a glass cup like this, you fill it and drink. Then in the afternoon, the same thing. In the night, when you have eaten everything you want to eat, you drink it by as the last. Believe me, within a short time, give it 1 month, do it consistently 1 month, you will see that impotency have gone and erectile dysfunction corrected. Then another one for some people that will tell me they can't lay hold on this particular cassava, you still have nothing to worry about. Get me 3 big white onions. White onions, I didn't say red. And then grate it or blend it. So when you blend it very well, then you get honey and then mix it with the same quantity of that 3 white onions, the same quantity. So in other words, when you are blending, wherever I reach, let's say you put it in the cup, add equivalent quantity of this particular honey and then stir it very well, put it inside pot and boil it. When you boil it, let's say 5 minutes, you don't need to boil it much, then bring out it down from the fire, allow it to cool down, then begin to take 1 spoon 3 times a day. You measure 1 spoon like this, fill the spoon and take it in the morning, take it in the afternoon and take it in the night. After you have finished eating everything, that's how you continue taking it. Within a short time, by God's grace, it will correct. Another thing you can do is get unripe pawpaw. When you get unripe pawpaw, you crush it very well. I'm not saying pawpaw that is ripe, unripe one. Then when you have crushed it very well, you put it in a can, a rubber, a jerry can, or whatever, even like this type of can. So when you have put it, then you add water that will fill it, allow it to ferment for 4 good days. After 4 days, then take 1 glass on daily basis. First thing in the morning before you eat anything, you fill the glass like this and take. In other words, the rubber should be bigger than this. I'm just giving you an example. You fill this and take. A second day, you fill it. Maybe if you have reached 4th day, because you are going to do this thing up to 8 weeks. So if you have seen that this thing is about to finish, before it will finish very well, since you know that it's going to be taking you 4 days to prepare, you prepare another one. Take it consistently without stopping, break it. Believe me, impotency will go. Another one is this: you can actually get unripe plantain and roast it very well. When you have roast unripe plantain very well, you now grind it into powder. After you have grind it, you still fill it in a can like this with water and then mix it honey. Then mix honey in it and leave it for 4 days. And then after 4 days, you start taking it on daily basis. So either of these will surely work for you. And if you have opportunity, combine the two, and by God's grace, you will get back your health. So next time, if I get enough thumbs up and comment in this video, I will know that you appreciate it. So I will make a video on how to cure low sperm count and how to cure quick ejaculation and other situation that is surrounding men. So with this, I've actually come to the end of this video. If you find it helpful, please give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification so that you always get notified by YouTube once I upload a new video. And also share this video and channel to everyone. You might also be helping to liberate others. See your Lady Jenny saying bye bye. Enjoy your day.